Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Monday, August 28th, and we are at Power of Veto meeting day. The last time I talked to you was Saturday before the Power of Veto competition. So let me fill you in on what you have missed. The Power of Veto competition was held. Do I know what the comp was? They were putting together things, I think. Whatever it was, sounds like Red dominated it because Red is the one that won the Power of Veto. Initially, when it came back, people thought that it was Cameron that had won it based on how people reacted, and we all kind of put, Red won. Well, or Cameron won. Nope, it was Red. So Red won it. I think Jag may have been in second place, and maybe Jared was in third. I'm not 100% sure, but neither here nor there, doesn't really matter that much. Point is, Red won it. Red will not want to change the Power of Veto or change the nominations with the Power of Veto, since Cameron's the one that made the nominations. Remember, it is Jag and Blue that are nominated. You may have seen on last night's show, seen that happen. And by the way, we have now seen, quote, officially, according to Big Brother, that the record was not broken by this current cast. They missed it by 4 minutes, which is fine. I'll tell you this much. If this cast had known they were only 4 minutes away from breaking the record, I can guarantee you they would have broken the record. That would not be a problem. They were fine going, and as it showed, it appears that America threw the competition to Cameron when Nicole had stepped out to go to the restroom. That's when they kind of worked out a special deal, and America got safety for herself and for Corey. There's been a couple of comments on that based on the comments. My comment online last night was, so we found out, and we'd heard this earlier, that they had it sounds like they let the non-competing house guests who were stuck until the third person, they went out in threes. So if two people were stuck, if they needed to go to the restroom, Big Brother would say, sure, yeah, go. Maybe they'll let them go to the porta potty. I don't know where the porta potty is in the backyard this year. I don't think there is a porta potty in the backyard this year, but they may have put one in for just for the show. Or they may have let them go inside and use the restroom inside. I don't know, but they would let them leave the area to go to the restroom once they were no longer in the competition. As far as I recall, Matt may have been the only one to actually use the restroom during the competition. There was that. What else? What do I want to say? Sorry, mental break. Red is not going to use the Power Veto today. That's the big news, I suppose, except for maybe the bigger news is that the showmance between Blue and Jared continues to develop to the point where Saturday night, late, Jared, who's been telling Blue, I have a secret, he told Blue what his secret was that Saturday night. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he said, my mom's in the house. My mom is one of the castmates. And it sounds like Blue may have guessed, is your mom Felicia, and he didn't deny it, and so she thinks his mom's Felicia. That's what the agreement, that's what the kind of perception seems to be. The point is, she thinks that Felicia is Jared's mom. And yet, she doesn't seem to, she just let that information come and go. She's not close with anybody. She's not sharing it with anybody. It's like she's not discussing the fact with Jared. It's just, it's just, we kind of joke that Blue isn't here to play the game, and she really doesn't seem to be. She seemed to like, this is game-changing information, and she's just not doing anything with it. So Jared and Blue got closer. Corey and America would like to get closer, it seems. She seems to be all up for a showmance. and Corey is much more focused, trying to stay focused on the game. There is an age difference between the two, by the way. It is America's 27 and Corey is 21, and it seems to me when I was 21, that would have been a huge age difference. America would have seemed like so much older. So, for what it's worth. But I don't think that matters. That's not a big of a deal, as much as he just doesn't want to get bogged down in his showmance. It's kudos to him for trying to keep focused on the game. They had America was part of the dinner last night that Nicole won. She won the dinner. And she took America and Suri and Felicia, and they ate outside for several hours, and then they came inside and they were a little bit tipsy from the wine they drank. America particularly seemed extra tipsy, flirty with Corey, and they cuddled, and I think America was trying to go in for a kiss, and Corey just wasn't having anything, not in a push her away meanly, but just a, no, I can't do this, I want to do this, but I can't do this, and I can't wait till we get to the jury house where I can do this. That seemed to be how things went, and nothing happened as far as anyone saw. So there was a joke where they threw a box of condoms in the room where they were snuggling, with they being Izzy, but again, nothing happened. They did snuggle till 3 a.m. Big Brother time, so 6 in the morning Eastern time. They were out in the hammock talking and snuggling. So where are things at right now? Game wise, Felicia and Suri and Izzy, I think, all kind of came to the conclusion that they would rather have Jag on their side than Blue on their side. And so their intention right now, as I talk to you right now, is to vote Blue out. And Suri told Jared that Blue might not stay around. And Jared wasn't super pleased, like, you're taking out my plus one, my extra person outside of my alliance, and other benefits. And he didn't say that part to his mom, but that's what he's thinking, I'm sure. And but he didn't fight back against it that hard yet. He had a long talk with Blue yesterday, where he explained, what's going to happen when we're outside of here? What happens if you leave before I leave, or I leave before you leave? And she outright said, I'm getting voted out. And he didn't deny it completely. So, Blue seems to be just like, whatever. I don't know. She said she's not going to fight against Jag, but she will eventually. They always do, right? Unless you're, what's his name, and eat cereal the whole time and want to get voted out. It's just, I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. For now, though, it looks like Jag may stay, Blue may go. Then again, we have this special power being voted on right now, and I have no idea who's going to win the power. Again, the power was revealed on Thursday night. You vote, you get a total. I thought it was 10 votes a day, but it turns out it's a total of 10 votes. And traffic. Total of 10 votes, and the top 4 vote getters will compete for this special power, which is the equivalent of, it's not the equivalent. It is similar to the coup d'etat in that you get to reverse an eviction. So if they say, Jag, you're getting voted out, and Jag is wanted, Jag can say, nope, I'm not, I'm in the house. Or if Suri decides she wants to win it, and they say, Jag, you're voted out, Suri might be able to say, no, you know what, actually he isn't, he's staying. I don't know how they're going to reveal it. I don't know if they're going to announce who's won it. I don't know if they're going to announce the house that they're all getting it. If the 4 that are eligible are going to be able to compete. They may have a competition with all the house guests, but only 4 of the times count. That would be a way to do it, so that no one knows who won the 4, Because by announcing that you're one of the top 4 vote getters, that puts a price on your head that you're popular with America, right? Oh, people like that person. That's who I want to gravitate towards. That'd be a good person to have on my side. There's a lot of reasons about that I would think production would not be motivated in the spirit of fairness to reveal the top 4 liked people in the House based on America's vote. Then again, it doesn't mean that the production is going to play by the rules as I think they should. I guess the fairest way to do it, though, would be to have all the House guests compete, and you only care about the top 4 scores. Top 4 times, top 4 whatever. But that's a lot of work to keep a secret like that. So we'll see how it's eventually revealed. We may not know on the feeds immediately. We may not know until Thursday, but eventually we'll see how they did it. So that vote ends later this morning at noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if it is later than noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, when you listen to this, it is too late to vote. If it is before that time and you haven't voted yet, you can go to cbs.com/BBVOTE, BB vote. You can go there. You can vote. All the House guests are there. You can. There's a slider or a little plus minus by each House guest. You can give one of them 1 vote. You can give one 2 votes. You can give another, up to, or you can give one person all 10 votes. Whatever you want to do is what you can do. I thought it was 10 a day. It is only 10 total. I mean, it shouldn't make that big of a difference. Cerie's definitely going to be one of the top vote getters. After that, I don't know. I just don't have. I have no idea where people stand in popularity with the TV viewers, and the TV viewers are more substantial than the online only viewers, and so that's it's just a matter of are they willing to get off their tails and vote, or are they going to just sit back and not? So your vote counts for what it's worth. You should go vote if you have an interest. I would put all 10 votes on the person you definitely want to have a chance. I wouldn't split your votes up. But that's what I would do. That's what I did do. I think I put all 10 votes on Jag the first time because I really wanted to see him have a chance to stay. And then I couldn't vote anymore after that. I may have used a second email account on a different browser and got a few more in. I'm not sure. But that's where things stand. We are ready to hit the day running. I'm going to be signing off here, I think. I realize this is a bit scattered today. It was a long weekend, and I think we're settling in for a couple of days of more of flip-flopping, right? Cerie and Felicia and Izzy want to get rid of Blue. Are they going to change their minds today or tomorrow? They may. They may change their minds, so we have to be ready for that and to be ready to say, oh, the plan's changed, and then the plan changes back. So stay tuned. I will let you know. Happy Monday. Thank you to my supporters. I did give you guys shout-outs on Friday. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's it. I think somebody else... No, we're not doing that today. We're wrapping this up. I'll talk about that later this week. One other note on my podcasts. Now, this is where we're done talking. Go away if you don't want to hear this stuff, but this is just general information. I have a non-Big Brother podcast that I've had for as long as this one, really, but I don't do very much with it. I haven't recorded to it for almost a year. But I do, and I will. And so, but in order to keep doing it, I'm going to move it over to another account. And that means that I will be, I don't think there's a way to shift the actual podcast itself. It'll just be like there's a new podcast. But I'm putting all of my old episodes on the new podcast, and then I will get rid of the old podcast. So sooner or later, you may have to, those that listen to it or subscribe to it, you'll have to subscribe to a different one, and the old one will go away. Just be aware. I'll talk about it more later. I only have like 65 episodes on that other one, so it's just a matter of downloading them, then re-uploading them, and it just takes a little bit of time. So I will gonna get on that over the next week or 2 or 3, and then I will fire it up, and we'll be good to go. So there you go. With that, I am out of here, guys. I am driving in heavy traffic, so I'm going to focus on that and get my butt to work. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you all tomorrow with the news that Red did not use the power of veto. See you later. Bye-bye.